And we are back, William. Welcome back. WrestleMania talks. WrestleMania talks, William. Well, first of all, first, I am seeing that you are active on your little channel. I like it. I like it. The
I'm
Halo
very much
talk.
active. Now I will change my scheduling to instead of doing daily recaps to series recaps, just because it's way too much to be doing every single day. It's too
Yes.
much. People think it's easy to do a video. It really isn't. It's so much time goes into it. Even though it's the simplest concept, simplest setup, it's like, damn, I messed up. I gotta redo that. We gotta retouch it, and so it's like good in your opinion.
Yes.
So
And
yeah.
and I was gonna. That's where there's been a couple of times in the past when I had to keep your cool to right now. I always say mad respect to the people who fucking do that shit daily. Even if it's one filter one where you're just taught with that shit, I'm like, to do one and be consistent, mad fucking respect. Porque it's very time consuming. It's very time consuming. And to have
Yeah,
that,
my friends were like, "Are you gonna keep doing it daily?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it daily." Except what happened, like the reason why I'm like, I'm just gonna do series recap at this point is because of yesterday's game. They won it, and since the kids are on spring break this week, I couldn't get a chance to sit down and do the video today because I
mm,
was working last night. And obviously, again, Angels playing on the West Coast, so I watch them really late. I can't really summarize that game that same night. I have to do it the following day.
yes.
So in this point, I missed last night's recap. Today's game already ended. I'm like, so what's the point of doing one video and then right after a second video? I might as well just wait off tomorrow's game and then just do the whole series recap in one episode. You
What
know,
when you say series, is that like they play three games, right? So
3 or 4,
after
yeah.
the game, that's when you do your review.
After the 3 games, so they won yesterday, they lost today. Let's say win or lose tomorrow, then I will do that video capping all 3 games.
Okay, okay. So obviously, people that don't know you as much because it's technically is my channel and all that, and we share the podcast when it comes to wrestling. Yes, this is William's main sport. I'm not sure if he puts WWE first, but for sure, like an official sport, it is baseball. Am I in the wrong or am I in the correct, William?
I do watch football or soccer for Americans. So I do watch English Premier League, and obviously I watch Spanish, but I don't cover that because I know English Premier League, but I don't know La Liga. I don't know French league. I don't know league of Italians because I don't. It's too many leagues to actually keep up with.
Yes, and
With
that is true.
EPL, it's just Liverpool, Manchester. I know my teams. I know what I'm following, who we're linked with. I know all this stuff with them. And then obviously the rest of the teams in English, I do have like 4 or 5 friends who talk about them. So whenever we're playing video games, that's when we're talking whatever we talk.
And I know that this is a little bit different to what we're usually talking, right? It's just that I needed to get this out of the chest because I I do want to push your little channel, right? With my little 100 subscribers that I have, I would say probably 10 of them are Angel fans. But if you guys do want to hear or recap every single time on the Angels, he's the guy to talk to. There's one thing that you said right now for football. You cannot be a Liverpool and a Man U fan, bro.
No, I'm not a Man U fan. I'm saying like I know Man U, I know Man City, like I know the league stuff because of my friends. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Yes, you are a
My
Liverpool.
friend is Man City fan. So we are players on the inside.
Okay, give me a second. I think your Wi-Fi messed up, right? Okay, wait up. So you're saying that your friends are the ones who are like Man U fans, City
Yeah.
fans,
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal. So in a
Yeah.
way, because you have those type of friends, obviously to follow the league is a lot easier because now you can actually talk with randoms or with other people.
Right.
Okay, okay.
Right.
So La Liga you don't follow at all.
I know about it. I know the top three. I know that, but I don't
Yes.
follow it to
All right.
like that extreme of watching it every week. No.
So if I were to tell you in the UCL, Liverpool's not in it no more, right? So there's only
No.
one British team. There's Arsenal, which played Real Madrid, which
Uh,
won 3-0.
uh, Aston Villa's in it too. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah,
about Aston
I
Villa.
forgot about them. Sorry. I don't even know who won. Pero yo sé que Barcelona ganó 4-0 al Borussia Dortmund, which is also your team
Also,
from
my team from
Germany.
Germany.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when people say that, why do you have so many teams? The reason why we have so many is not like baseball. Where in baseball you can kind of have two teams because of the National League and the American League. I'm like, in a way, you can have two teams because of that reason alone. But everybody tends to follow one team. In Europe, in soccer or football, there's many other countries. Each one has their own league. Each one has their own minors. So it's easy to choose basically a team from each country because majority of the time they will not face each other until they play the big UCL tournament. Like in, for instance, I do have four teams. I have AC Milan, I have Barcelona, I have Chelsea, and I used to say Bayern Munich, but lately when I noticed that that league only has like three good teams and that's it, I'm like, what's the same bullshit as La Liga? So I kind of got rid of Munich out of my teams. But the Dutch league, what's it called? Ever since Santi played in it, I decided to follow their leagues, like little highlights in here with Feyenoord. So I do consider myself a little Feyenoord fan. Now that Santi's not there, am I going to continue? I probably will continue just to talk shit. They have Atlas color. So a la verga.
I mean, Feyenoord would be more Chivas color, no? White and red.
Well, no, they're yes, but they do have black on their like on their uniforms. They have a red and black uniform. Because I would say Chivas would be Ajax,
Ajax, yeah.
Or PS. Well, PSV has a striped shirt like Chivas. That's the one when Salcido went to from Chivas
Yeah.
to PSV. Everybody's like, he's not gonna be a champion. I'm like, well, technically, he's still a champion with PSV because he had the striped shirt. So in a way, it's Chivas in a way. But anyways, that was a little bit different talk. I'm gonna ask you two more questions before we jump to our wrestling. Do you see a playoff run for the Angels the way that it's going?
It's too early to tell. Way too early to tell. You can't go based on that. I mean, look at 2 years ago when they had Joe Madden at the helm, or 3 years ago when they had Joe Madden, and they were off to. They led the American League West for the whole month of April when they first kicked off the season. They were like,
Right.
and then after that they went to a 17-game losing streak, and then they fired Joe Madden, and then it was just a shit show. Way too early to tell. Am I obviously going to be saying yes? There's going to be a playoff run. Am I excited for this young core that we have? Absolutely. Logan O'Hoppe, Kyron Perez just hit 2 home runs today. That's 3 home runs yesterday and today. And I've been saying we need to get this guy in the lineup. Like, if you guys look at my videos, I've been saying that. And they finally put him every day in the lineup, and look at that, he's delivering. He was terrible last season. Got a new hitting coach, Aaron Judge, hitting coach, and he's performing just like Aaron Judge. So I mean, he has 5 home runs. Logan O'Hoppe 5 home runs. Mac Trout 4 home runs. So they're putting up the runs. Pitching's been good too. They've been solid. So yeah, I mean, with the core they have of young players and the core they have of older players, I feel like they will make the playoffs. Will they go?
You're saying that sorry, your signal would cut off again. You're saying with this young core of the team, do you see them making a deep playoff run? I think you were going to say no.
No, not deep, but they won't make playoffs. They're not going to go deep, but they won't make playoffs. Next year, it's a different story.
Now, for someone that doesn't like baseball or doesn't understand the rules, till when can we say it's safe to go in? Like, it's safe to make an assumption that, yeah, they're going to have a playoff run. Is it after 40 games? Is it after 60 games?
Halfway through the season, All-Star game. At that point, you decide. That's when you find out who's buying and who's selling. People who buy are the people who are saying, "Hey, we're in it to win it. Let's go ahead and trade our players to get more solid players to help us make a push." Those who are selling are the ones that are, "Hey, we're done for the season. Here's our white flag. We're trading our best players to try to get future prospects and return." That's what the Angels did. Shohei's last year. They're doing pretty good mid-season, at the very mid-season, and they're like, let's go all in. And they decided to trade their best prospects and for good players who didn't pan out great for them, and then it just went derailed and completely crashed. But they were contending midway through the season. Now, again, are they making playoffs?
Sorry, William. I think your signal went off again, so I don't want you to keep talking. And basically, we couldn't hear anything, and that way you don't stress yourself out. Basically, it's too early, people. How many games is it? 120 games?
162 games.
100 and fucking 62 games. That means midways is 80 fucking games, and that's midways. They do play, however.
Hold on. Go ahead and accept that one. Here you go. I'm gonna leave this one.
All right, habla. William? Oh, okay, I see you moving now.
There we go. That should be better. No.
All right, okay, you ready? Because it looks blurry.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
not
blurry on phone camera.
Yeah, as long as I can hear your audio better. So it's 162 games for the people that don't know. It's a long fucking haul, but they do play like almost basically every fucking day for baseball. Like they play like 2 in a row, then they stop for like one day, and then they play again, and then they continue to play against their other team. That's how basically.
It depends. It's normally about a 6 to 7 day homestand. Then they take a day off to travel to the away games, and then do 7 days again, 6-7 days day off to travel back in to your home games, and then again 6-7 days, and then that's the way they go. Now, as of 2 years ago, they changed the rules where now it's like the EPL, the or even La Liga or any soccer league out there, where they're gonna face every single opponent in the league. Before it used to be where it was like certain National League teams, not all, just certain. So now it's this year the Angels are coming here to Atlanta. Next year the Braves are going to Anaheim. This year, the following year the Angels here to Atlanta. Year after that, Braves to Anaheim.
Which it should be that's why that sometimes I hate the NFL or even the MLS when it's that bullshit that because you're on that side, we don't really get to play you. And I'm like, that's
Right.
kind of like I don't know. I'm a big fan because La Liga Mexicana does it all the time where they face each other, and then the following tournament is just the opposite, but they all play 17 teams. I'm like, why didn't like I don't care if you're on the other side of the coast, go fucking play.
Right.
I'm like, it's your decision for having a big ass country. Play like I don't know. It's something about me that it triggers me. I was gonna ask you this, but your signal went out. When it came to the UCL, it's because you follow the Premier League a lot more. When your team gets eliminated, Liverpool in this particular case, are you rooting for other Premier League teams, or you're saying fuck them? I don't give a shit as long as they don't win.
No, I mean that's why you have your teams. In this case, Dortmund, obviously. Or when it comes down to matchups, I would really go, okay, Arsenal just beat Madrid. That's all I want. After that, you could just go ahead and bomb him. I don't want you to win because you're never going to win the Champions League. I'm sorry, Arsenal, you're never going to win it. But at least people probably in the comments saying, "Oh, well, 15 Champions League." Well, guess what? You guys lost to a club with 0 Champions League, so 3 O's to begin with. So go ahead and say you're 15. I don't care. But anyway, so in this case, so yeah, that's where you have your clubs. I had Liverpool, I had Dortmund, I had Atletico, who also got knocked out last round by Real Madrid.
You're Atletico fan.
Yeah. Now, obviously, in this scenario, I'm just like, you know what? Well, let me just go ahead and root for Barcelona because why not? They're there, and really, that's only with history.
And obviously, it's a span of 3. So like, you're always going to try to choose the 3 main ones of each league. In case of the Premier League, there's literally like 6 teams, which is a cool thing. It's a cool thing to have more being active. Pero cuando miro eso, I always go like this. Your main team always goes first in the UCL. Always. Like my team is Barcelona. From there it's Chelsea. From there it's Milan, and then everybody else. Like, and if all my teams are eliminated, I kind of stop giving a fuck, and I just watch the games to watch, as long as Madrid doesn't win.
Basically.
And again, people, follow his new channel, Halo Talks, in TikTok. He does daily reviews of the Angels, just Angels alone. Don't expect Dodger talk. Don't expect Yankee talk. This is fucking Halo Talks, all right? And William, do they change the name to Anaheim?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Yes, have a
I
good
mean,
night.
this party team is not happening. I
What's
get
it?
it. Wants it. Not gonna happen.
All right.